Today's my first day back squatting, and I was trying to be really careful. I don't want to re-aggravate my knee, and I'm really eager to get my squat back up, and 500 squat is at the forefront of my mind. That is a goal that I have to achieve next year. So I'm doing whatever I can to still progress without re-injuring my knee. And 2 days ago, I was doing front squats with heels, and surprisingly, heels, me going ass to grass, relieved some tension off the knee. So today I was trying heels on my back squat, and it felt really good. However, I had to be very careful. When I went too wide, it hurt. When I went too narrow, it hurt. I had to find that perfect stance and perfect toes pointed out angle, and then push my knees out at like that perfect groove and track it over my toes for it to feel perfect. And because of that, I was really hesitant with my squat, so I kept it light at 315 beltless, and I was just trying to move it as fast as I can while staying on that track. And it felt really unnatural. And I feel like there's a lesson learned here where I see a lot of athletes, they know what the strongest form is, right? But because they're injured at that form, they don't want to try any other form until they're healed, and they keep trying their old form prematurely and re-injuring themselves. And that's happened to me before, where I used to pull sumo and I pulled super wide and I injured my groin. And because I was able to rip 495 for more than 5 reps easily at like a RPE 6, I didn't want to go back to conventional. But because I kept hurting my groin and it prevented me from squatting, I was like, you know what, I gotta check the ego. Went back to conventional, started from the bottom, worked my way all the way up, and then a few months ago, I was able to pull 600 at my meet conventional. And now going back to sumo, my sumo is stronger than ever. So learning that lesson from before, that's what I'm applying to my squat now. Just a few weeks ago, I was trying to squat in flats again in a long ass time, and it just felt super natural. I think the first time I squatted, I hit 405 for 7 or 8, and that just felt really good. But if I wait forever for my knee to heal, for that to heal, for that to be perfect, I think I'm never gonna progress. So I'm gonna take this time to go back to heels, even though it's unnatural, but try to progress my squat. And once it heals, I can always transition back. And I think this is a huge lesson that a lot of beginner athletes, they forget. They're married to one form, and because they've hit all their PRs at that one form, they don't want to change. But that's how you build tendonitis, and that's how you get injured. So that's what I'm gonna do. And also, I'm switching back to sumo now, which feels stronger than ever. I did speed pulls, 10 sets of 2 at about 50 to 60% bar weight, and about 30 to 50 pounds band tension, and I was moving really fast. I think all that back strength that I developed conventional, it's very evident in my sumo now. My sumo, my hips are naturally higher, but because of that, I can blast the weight off the floor and it feels really good. So I think if I do a USAPL meet with the stiff bar, I can probably hit 600, maybe even 620 with 3 white lights. So I'm really excited about that, and we kept the rests really short. And also, I'm programming speed pulls back in because not only am I programming for myself, I'm also programming for Lou. And Lou has a lot of raw strength. He has huge quads, huge calves, huge glutes, but he just doesn't have the bar speed to pull 600 conventional. So I want to build his bar speed back up, build up his confidence to have all of his muscles fire at the same time, and have that total body tension to rip the bar off the floor. And by programming speed pulls back in, it's gonna help him and help me and help Zero. And finally, we just did a bunch of other accessory exercises. We did close grip bench press just to build some more fatigue in the triceps. Also pull-ups, I was just doing a bunch of random variations just to get my back pumped. And then finally, we finished off with a giant set with rear delts, preacher curls, and overhead tricep extensions. And one tip I have for preacher curls with dumbbells, a lot of people, they just kind of just stop right here and they kind of just go through the movement because it's so isolatory. That's the scientific word. But to get a really good pump in dumbbell preacher curls, you wanna curl towards your ear. When you try to curl all the way past your head, you'll feel this crazy knot that forms, and it feels really good. So try that out, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Front squat from the front. Yeah. Right on top of you.